Baby man is back.
Oh, okay, boys. Oh my gosh, the ring got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard. Oh, look at that, my God.
This is your boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. Back at it with another Pokemon Unite commentary video gameplay for you guys. And believe it or not, this is about another, well, can you call YouTube a social media platform? I mean, I guess. But nevertheless, this is about another social media platform in the form of Twitch. Not Twitch, my bad. Twitter. And the reason why I'm hesitant on this is because apparently it's not called Twitter anymore. It's now called simply X. That's it. It's called X. So here's the deal. We're going to go to newscientist.com because they got a little bit more info on this situation. So check this out. So obviously, in case you don't know, despite a Twitter poll that was released basically saying, should I remove myself as owner, CEO of Twitter, and the majority of the votes say, yeah, Elon Musk is still part of Twitter, still runs Twitter, still doing his thing, whatever the case may be. And recently, the name Twitter is apparently gone, even though I think the website is still there, twitter.com. Yes, it's still there at the moment. It's still called twitter.com. But apparently the name is gone, even though you can still search, and it says search Twitter, but nevertheless, it's now called X, the platform X. So why X? And the thing is, it's only known by Elon himself, but he does have a huge fascination with the letter. So check this out. Remember, it began with X.com, which was an online payment company that he launched in 1999, and he made his first fortune from after merging with PayPal. Since then, he's gone on to launch SpaceX, while his electric vehicle company, Tesla, so, they sell the Model X car. Okay, I'll give you that one. The Model X car, that does sound cool. I ain't gonna front on that one. I was not familiar with SpaceX, and I had no idea that he was involved with PayPal. But X.com, okay, X.com, that sounds cool. SpaceX, that sounds cool as well. The Model X car, that sounds cool as well. He named one of his sons XAE, and like the A and the E are combined. I don't know what that is, but the fact that so that's his son's SAE A12 or something like that. I'm like, what is that? I don't know what that is. So I'm not going to get into that one. That's unusual. That's what I'm going to say about that. And he recently launched an artificial intelligence venue called XAI. So for some dumb reason, he had this weird fascination with X for some odd reason. So what else would change besides the name? Well, the logo is done. The logo is gone. So the Twitter bird is now gone, and it's now just the X logo. And wow, looking at the X logo, it's not for social media. It's not like something that you should use to replace Twitter with, in my opinion. Although, like, the design looks cool, but I think it's more suited for something else, not for social media. But that might change once we go on with this New Scientist article right here. So I'm gonna continue on by reading the second paragraph under what else would change besides the name. So basically, Linda, so the company CEO, Twitter CEO, she's the CEO, Linda Lacarino rather. So Linda tweeted that X is the future state of unlimited interactivity centered in audio, video, messaging, payment/banking, creating a global marketplace for ideas, goods, services, and opportunities. Powered by AI, X will connect us all in ways we were just beginning to imagine, end quote. Which is funny because there was a joke about, how they had Twitter videos, so now they're going to be called X videos, and there's a website called xvideos.com, which is a porn site. But even xvideos.com even like joke with that. So everybody thinking lawsuit, but no, I don't see a lawsuit coming after hearing about that. Now, moving on. What that actually means is difficult to discern or whatever. It could be a nod to Elon's long-standing plans to develop a quote-unquote everything app, end quote, in the manner of China's WeChat, which is something Elon said back in October 2022 his purchase of Twitter was an accelerant for. But observers are unimpressed By claiming that X will be the platform that can deliver everything, Linda is forgetting that the internet exists, says Stephen Buckley at City, who is at City University of London. The internet is the platform for everything. So basically, Elon tried to create a competitor for the internet. That's how it's looking. And then the question was asked, will it work? And the response here is probably not. Everything apps popular in China involves giving access to large parts of your life to the people running them. The past few months of chaos under Elon may pull off some skeptics from allowing the Elon's firm to access their bank accounts, which a lot of people ain't really down for. I mean, right now. For that reason, Elon will be relying on the rate of new rivals to X outpacing those abandoning ship rather. If Twitch management is hoping to attract new people to the platform, they hope there are enough to replace the ones they continue to lose and alienate, says Malik, who is a prominent tech investor. So the last two questions that were really two out of the last three questions were, should you move to Threads? And I don't need to read this one to say, well, you should create a Threads, because obviously Threads is a part of Instagram, which is also another popular social media platform. I had to say, outside of Twitter, aka X now, is TikTok. And then Instagram would probably be a close third. So with that said, I would still say you should get a Threads account. I got a Threads account, by the way. One, anyway. I may create a second one. I don't know. But yeah, I got one Threads account. You should create a Threads account. And then they mentioned about Blue Sky. I never heard of Blue Sky till now. So on that note, I would probably say no, especially since it's an invite-only app. So yeah, don't even bother with Blue Sky. And then apparently there's other alternatives like Mastodon, but I never heard of that one. There's also Social Spill T2, but nah. If you're leaving Twitter, you want Threads. You really want Threads. Now, here's one reason why you may leave Twitter, and that is this. Twitter, now X, will impose a daily limit on DMs for unverified accounts. So, check this out. Twitter has, and this is from Cointelegraph.com, where it says the following. Twitter has not specified what the daily DM limits will be, and the move hasn't been well received by both verified and unverified users. I'm actually verified on Twitter. My True Inferno's Pokemon Go one account on Twitter, that is. More controversial changes are coming to Twitter, with the social media platform set to introduce daily direct messages limits for unverified users. In a July 2021 tweet, Twitter support, now known as X support more likely, stated that the platform will soon be implementing some changes in our efforts to reduce spam in direct messages. Unverified accounts will have a daily limit on the number of DMs they can send, it stated, prompting users to sign up for the subscription service Twitter Blue. Twitter has not specified the daily limits, and there has been a relatively negative reaction in the comments, with both verified and unverified voicing their opinions on the move. The top comment from Adam has more than 1,000 likes at the time of writing and offers a skeptical take on the upcoming change, where he tweeted the following. Changes like this are why other apps will start to compete. Don't limit your users on the basic stuff. This is not what Twitter is about. The point of paying for Twitter Blue is so we have additional features, not to take away a common free feature and put a paywall behind it, which is 100% true. That is 100% true. Now, moving on. In our opinion, this is a sales funnel to get more users verified and into Twitter Blue, not to combat spam, added the popular citizen journalist account Autumn Capital rather. So yeah, that's not a good idea. And the fact that they didn't even announce a limit, nor did they announce when this would go into effect, seems like they are hesitant on doing that, but we'll have to wait and see. So overall, Twitter is going backwards, but the problem is Twitter is so popular. While I can see Threads being around, but the hype of Threads died down, to be honest. But nevertheless, I still say create a Threads account. But the hype behind it has died down. But nevertheless, the problem is Twitter is too big. Like, Elon would have to do something extremely stupid to Twitter for people to not mess with it anymore. Because again, to me, like with the younger generation, it's all about TikTok. It's all about TikTok. And for like those who are like what 25-year-olds and up to maybe 50, I'm gonna say, it's still Twitter. But you have to wonder how long will that last, because the younger generation, they gonna, you could like, where you make changes and the current generation who is a part of that platform or that product or whatever don't like it and they leave, the younger generation will look at it, see how cool it is, and then they'll join it no matter what, unless you do something really like more stupid. And then they'll leave too. In this case, the younger generation are on TikTok. They're not going to be clamoring over to Twitter once the current generation leaves. So if more of these changes are happening that are not good and are not popular and just flat out dumb, Twitter is going to collapse. Will it collapse immediately? No. Will it collapse in the near future? No. But at some point in time in the distant future, if these changes continue to happen and they're not good changes, they're dumb, they're stupid, whatever the case may be, Twitter is going to collapse. And the likes of TikTok will definitely take over. Threads could potentially take over because that would be the only thing left at that point. So there you go with that. So yeah, Twitter is now X and Twitter's doing stupid stuff. So that's my take on it. And I'm going to call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know what this is. This is my new Jay Gatsby, aka New Stupid Nate Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.